What is up? What is going on, David? SVA card collectors. Really didn't watch football because my Jets don't play until today. So I really don't watch. I watch the highlights and things like that. So I think the fact that Pittsburgh Steelers are 0-2, I think that's a big deal. I didn't see that coming. With Mason Rudolph now starting to be talked about more and more, I feel. And what else? I don't want to go into all the football games. Nobody really cares. You can watch ESPN and all that other nonsense. Well, what we have here, fantasy stats. My fantasy teams did terrible. I'm going to lose both. I'm going to be 0-2 in my own league, and I'm going to be 1-1 in my other league. But it's a long season still. We'll be having a tougher time, connecting with people because, like I've said before, I have a boy coming up, and he's going to be due very, very soon. It's pretty much now. It's just like it could happen any day. It's due the end of the month, but it's probably going to be sooner. So you'll probably see other people. Bernard from the Facebook group, he is now an admin, and he'll, pay attention more, try to spur up some more conversation over there. And he's also on Flick Chat and things like that. So he'll be doing that stuff. I'm going to still try and continue to go day by day. I'm going to try to videotape. What a dummy. I'm going to record some podcasts, probably when I'm driving home, so I have a couple in the bag so I can just release them when I'm at the hospital. While she's pushing, I just go, hold on, I gotta post this. So we have that going on. Like I said before, I've been really looking at basketball cards, been really focusing on that, trying to find, I think now's the time to find good deals. I'll probably talk about that tomorrow and the next day with regards to some guys that I see as being a good possible buy. I still need to find out. They do, I guess, basketball sabermetrics. They have those type of deals, using, and I guess that's why the three-pointer has become so much more important in the game, because some nerd said, hey, they shoot the three. So they started doing that. But I'm not there yet. So I'm more of a, like I said before, will they have the opportunity? Are they going to be starting? Are they going to get a lot of minutes? And if so, then if they have enough talent, the will, whatever, they'll do great or not. And it'll probably be a good deal. I think opportunity is really important. If you're sitting on the bench forever and you're not getting an opportunity, then it's just going to be like a Jeremy Lin thing where you're just, waiting for your time. And I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting so much. So I was looking at, and to be honest with you, it is a daunting task to look at all the different guys at Bowman. Bowman Chrome's coming out on the 18th. And so I really wanted to focus on the prospects autographs, because those are going to be the first card autographs. And so far, it looks very underwhelming. It seems like there's a ton of Yankee guys, well, as they like to be called, Yankees. But I didn't do that because I never go, it's all about the Yankee. Well, I'm from New York, so what do you expect? But I went on to do different teams. So I did a couple of teams. I did the San Francisco Giants that have 3 prospects in there. Now, I am not talking about players that are playing now. You have Vladimir Guerrero Jr., you have Alonso, you have Tatis Jr., and they do have autographs in there. But to be honest with you, those will be collectible because they're rookie cards, but they're base rookie cards, like the Ronald Acuna Jr. PSA 10. It's not that expensive, to be honest with you. It's not like that Topps update. It's not like the Bat Down, even though the Bat Down is a special print, but a short print. But it doesn't have that chutzpah. So we will not really focus on those. And I'm really just focused on, there's a handful of autographs. They have other ones where they have Arizona Fall League autographs and where you have the guys from last year in there, again, no one's collecting that. It's a special insert card, and yeah, it might go for a little bit of money, but that's not the card when they go, oh, I got the first card. It's not going to be, well, I got his first Arizona League card. Everybody's all over it. Not going to happen. They do sell. I'm not going to say that they don't. I sold an Ozzie Albies orange Rookie of the Year auto for a couple of $100 because it was to 25, but it's not like his other 25, you know, his rookie card. So just bear that in mind. So we have 3 Giants. There's only 3 of them. Alexander Canario, Melvin Adon, and Sean Hjelle. Only guy out of them is Alexander Canario. He's 19, had 9 home runs and 219 at-bats. He had a good on-base percentage. When I say good on-base percentage, I'm talking about 340, 350, 360. I'm talking about around that neighborhood. Low walk rate, which is not great, and he had an extremely high K rate, like 32%. So 32% of the time, this mofo is striking out. Now, he's very young, 19, so he's got some time. So this may be a good opportunity. Again, also, don't go out and buy these cards immediately in the first month or 2 months. You should start looking to buy these cards December, November. That's where you want to buy these cards. Everybody's going to be all over draft picks. That's going to go. That's where all the money's going to go. And so you can start going after these guys. But pretty much this season's over. I can't imagine these guys are doing anything, you know, different, you know, that's going to change. Oh, good. This guy's sticking out. All right, that's great. No, you go. Guy's making a right in front of me. Just driving straight. Can a brother drive straight? Damn. So, Melvin Adon, he pitched well in Double-A, 10 Ks per 9 innings, which is pretty damn good. 5 to 6, then 5 to 6 walks per 9 innings, which is no so bueno. And then he went to Triple-A and had a 6 ERA. The other guy's a pitcher, Sean Hjelle. He pitched well in Single-A, moved up to Double-A, 25 innings pitched, 6 ERA. Ugh. He has a 6K rate per 9, but he has very good control. So that may be something to look at as you continue forward if you're a Giants fan. And again, I wouldn't suggest getting a pitcher, investing in a pitcher, unless he's like Casey Mize, unless he's a big-time prospect. And if that's the point, you're going to be spending a couple extra bucks. But to invest heavily in pitchers, like for example, Jordan Gilbert, I was really big on for the Mariners. He's pitched awesome. What happened? Hurt his arm. And that's what tends to happen. All these guys hurt their arms, it seems like. And he was pitching lights out for the Mariners. So maybe I can buy more of them on the cheap. I don't know. But it seems more difficult for pitchers to stay healthy. All right, now, Toronto, if you're doing case breaking, Chicago Giants ain't going to be shouldn't be crazy expensive. Toronto Blue Jays is going to be crazy expensive because you have Vlad Jr., and they have a bunch. They have 5 guys. And of course, I didn't write down Alejandro Kirk. I don't know anything about him. I didn't look him up. Great. Or I didn't write it down. I did look it up, but I didn't write it down. Sucks to be me. Adam Kloffenstein, pitcher. A decent pitcher. 9 Ks per 9, 3.88 walks. It's a little high, but nothing crazy. He had a 2.24 ERA. Leonardo Jimenez, shortstop, no power. Not the. Of course, I get interrupted as I'm talking. And the thing is, which is great, I actually was smart about it and put do not notify me. And I checked it to make sure, and it's still on. So I'm not supposed to receive any phone calls at all. Good job, iPhone. You stink. Moving right along. I don't know where I was up to. I was jibber-jabbering away. I know Leonardo Jimenez, he's not someone that you want to go after. Miguel Hiraldo from Toronto. These are all Toronto Blue Jays. He's in rookie ball. Doesn't walk much. Had 7 home runs and 250 at-bats. No one really popped out to me as I was looking through this so far. Orelvis Martinez, he had 7 home runs and 163 at-bats in rookie ball, a 352 on-base percentage, 8.6 walk percentage, which is pretty low, which is okay. That's, I would say, a little bit below average. 17.8 Ks percentage. That means 17% of the time he's striking out, which is pretty good. So Orelvis Martinez, he's someone that you may want to look at. Abraham Toro, AA to AAA, had 16 home runs. He is definitely somebody that you should look at for the Blue Jays. Abraham Toro. He is, out of all the guys that I saw, he's, was doing okay. He's actually moved up to the majors, and he's playing but he moved up pretty quickly. So he went AA, AAA, and now he's in the majors, and because of the September call-ups. So just bear that in mind, which is pretty good. Making it right. So now, guys, I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't do this while I'm driving. Maybe that would be important. He's with Houston. Abraham Toro is with Houston. I missed that part. So there's 6 guys in Houston. You have Bryan Abreau, who has a high K rate, a high walk rate, majors now. He's a pitcher. He could qualify to be in the playoffs. So he's pitching okay. He's pitching pretty well in the majors. So he may be someone that will pop off if he starts doing well, if he does well in the playoffs. So just be aware of that. Bryan Abreau. Brandon Bielak, he's a AAA starter, almost 10 Ks per 9 innings, but has almost 4 walks per 9 innings. Next year, possibly be in the majors, depending on if Garrett Cole leaves, depending how well he does in spring training it well. So he may be someone that you want to take a look at. Christian Javier, he has a high K rate, high walk rate, low ERA. I don't know that much about him. I don't think he's going to be in the majors next year. So just not. Astros don't have bad prospects. There's nothing that blows your mind, but they're all pretty decent. Seth Beer, it's not going to be his first auto, so I don't think these are the one that you want to collect, but he's doing well. He had 17 home runs or 16 home runs so far in the majors. Majors? Was it majors? No. I don't know if it's in the majors. Shit. Oh, watch my mouth. So I know. Watch it. Whoa. Now, Freudis Nova, no home runs, no walk rate, very low walk rate, high K rate. You don't want any part of him. St. Louis Cardinals has 2 guys. They should be the cheap, really, really cheap for case breaks. Austin Warner and Jonathan Machado. Machado is signed at 17. He's really young. Single A now. He's been a rookie. He's been playing for 3 or 4 years already. No power, nothing special. Austin Warner is a 25-year-old pitcher. High K rate, low walks, but he's 25 years old. Is a little bit older. So just nothing crazy there, guys. With the Cardinals and Baltimore. It's Baltimore. The one guy they have is 1-12 with a 6 ERA, and they said, you know what, this guy needs a Bowman card. Blaine Knight, nothing to do with him. Ryan McKenna, AA, average power, nothing to do with him. Baltimore, stay away from. Jonathan All right, summary. I'm jibber jabbering. St. Louis Cardinals, Baltimore Orioles, you want nothing to do with them. Astros, you definitely do. Toronto, it's going to be expensive with Vlad, but they have some minor leaguers that are okay. San Francisco Giants, they just got that one guy, Alexander Canario, that I would say is pretty good. The other pitchers are right, but who the hell knows? So I said I was going to go through some stuff, and I'm probably going to do a couple of more teams tomorrow. I'll probably do the Yankees because there was a bunch of them. There was a lot of them. but they didn't sound familiar. I know some of the major guys, and it wasn't any of them. So, all right, guys, svacardcollectors.com. Head over there, sign up. You'll find out when the newest releases are at. I have a calendar, so when you sign up, you get an email. You just click on it and add it, and you get notified. Flick Chat, download the app, and tons of conversations over there. Definitely is growing. Also have the Facebook group, Instagram, and Twitter. You guys know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke. Later.